Sorry, I want to make a second video because the first one was not. I was not finished. There was an interruption that came in, and I want to finish. Um, I want to continue with second video, and second video is nothing but is going to embark on. I'm going to embarking on the first topic that I already explained in the first video. So in this second video, uh, without further ado, let's go to the book of Matthew. Let's go to the book of Matthew. Okay, let's go to the book of Luke before we go to Matthew. Let's read Luke chapter 6. Uh, Luke chapter 6. And our topic is the two, the parable of the two builders. The parable of two builders. One built his house on the rock, and the foolish man built his house on the sand. If you think about it, it may seem like kind of oxymorons. How you build your house on the sand, where you know it's easy for the house to easily demolished or get destroyed. This is what Bible make it as simple as it is, because it's impossible for any person to build his house on the sand. But it's a kind of challenging experience for a Christian. So the Bible make it in that way. Uh, Someone build his house, foolish man build it. The Bible call it foolish man. I'm sorry to use this negative connotation, but the Bible call it foolish man. The foolish man built his house on the sand. I'm sorry to say this. So let's go to the book of Luke. Luke chapter 6. In coordination of our second video, uh, I still welcome the Holy Spirit to guide me as I want to implore this topic. But why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not and not do the things which I said? Whoever comes to me and bear my whoever come to me, bear with me, please. Whoever come to me and hear my saying and does them, I will know. I will show you whom he is like. This is a New King James Version, and I'm reading from the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 46. But why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do the things which I said? Whoever comes to me and hears my saying and does them, I will show you whom he is like. He's like, uh, he's like a man building a house who dug deep. This is a word that we need. Who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose and the stream beat strongly against that house, and it could not shake it, for it was founded on the rock. This is the same analogies, the same depiction the Bible used here. So, someone, a Christian or a believer who built his house on the rock, it cannot be shaken. It's not easily get crumbled. Even when the rain came, the flood came, the rain descended, the flood came up, and also the wind blew into that house. When the foundation is on Jesus Christ, it's not easily get destroyed. It can stand firm. It can withstand. It may withstand the the wind, the strong wind. And what are the rain? Rain and storms and flood and all these natural things. they are called what? They are called obstacles. They are tribulation. They are trials that test the faith of that particular individuals. And we have tried in life. The life of Christian is not free. We have to go through uh, a different situation. Some of them they look like they look grim, they look bad, but we have to take the reality and accept the reality. We have to partake uh, the trial like Jesus Christ. He's like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat strongly against that house, and it could not shake it, for it was founded on the rock. But he who heard and, and did nothing is like a man who built a house on the earth without a foundation, against which the stream beat strongly, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great. So the house was falling down because it was not founded on the rocks, Jesus Christ. So, uh, as we all know, we exhibit the different characters, but God want us God want to use us to be sincere and genuine Christians. So we have to be true Christian. A professed Christian must have to base on what the character of Christ is. That's what this parable is talking about. It's not talking about the house, the literal house. It's talking about, this is a metaphor, uh, or this is an analogy for the life of Christian. Let's go to book of Matthew. Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. What does Paul say? What does Matthew say? What does Matthew tell us? Book of Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. This were the word of Jesus Christ, our Savior. It said, and the Bible read, and I also say to you that you, Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gate of Hades, which is in other translation, you say the gate of hell shall not prevail against. So this is what Jesus endorsed. He called Peter rock. The word rock was dedicated to Peter because of his faith, toward Jesus Christ and dedication. So he called him rock. So in this rock, the Bible said, in the rock, and this rock of Peter, God will build his church, and the gate of hell, the gate of Hades, shall not uh, uh, the gate of Hades shall not prevail against it. So it will stand any obstacle, any trial. The church of God would be blameless. And who is the church? A person. You are a church, because according to what Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 16 to 19, he said, you are the temple. We are the temple. And we need to be a literal temple that God could use. So we are the temple. This is other experience that we're not going to focus on this today. So this Bible also use parallel comparison, that a person can be anything based on the faith, but our faith should be anchored and based on Jesus Christ, not on anything else in this world. So this is what the Bible said. Let's go to another book. Let's go to Mark chapter 4, verse 38. Mark chapter 4, verse 38 to 49. I run out of time. Mark chapter 8. No, Mark chapter 4. Sorry, Mark chapter 4, verse 38 to 39. Please bear with me. It seems like I am on the rush because my time is short. So, Matthew chapter 38, chapter 4, verse 38 to 49. What it said here. The Bible read, "But he who was in his stand asleep on pillow, and they awoke him, and said to him, Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" So I quickly understand that this Bible, it briefs us about what had happened to the disciple of Jesus when they were crossing, when they were going to Gadara, when they were in the middle of the ocean, of the water, and then the storm caught them. They were screaming and yelling, and then Jesus was falling to sleep. And then they awake him and they ask him this question, "Don't you care?" And do we believe Jesus care? Yes, he care. He care. If you think, look back to your life. If you are a Christian, you have to know Jesus care. There are many obstacles, and you have to expect that you have to anticipate anything that you may run the risk of using your life. I mean of losing your life. But God saved your life in that particular trial. But he was instead, Jesus was sleeping. And then they awake him. Verse 39, I'm on Mark chapter 4, verse 38 and 39. 39 say, "Then he arose and rebuked the wind." So what is the wind here? This is the way we can clearly understand. The wind here is what? Is a trial, a test. The wind tests the pace of disciple. What does Jesus conclude? When you rebuke the wind and say to sea, "Peace, be still," and the wind ceased. You see, the wind stopped, the wind ceased, and the wind ceased. There was the great calm. There was a great calm. Such calamity that Jesus' disciple saw, they conceived that they're going to die. But when Jesus awoke, when he woke up, what happened? He rebuked the wind, and there was a great calm, the Bible says here. But he said to them, "Why are you so fearful? How is that you have no faith?" How is that you have no faith? This is the faith that we want to talk about. This is the faith. So why we have no faith? We have to go through trial, through tribulation, through hard test that we could not even fast. But if Jesus is with us, we have to fast that test. We have to make sure we fast the test. So, brother and sister, wherever you are, Jesus is ready. Whatever situation we encounter in life. I know we live in a very fragile world that it's easy for us to get trapped on many things. But there are many avenues that God could use to save our life. We cannot be nervous. We cannot abandon the pace due to the circumstances that overwhelm us. So we still have to endure based on Jesus Christ. At this point, I should have to. I want to. I want to pause and I want to pause and say thank you for anyone who will think to view this video and listen to what is there. So our topic, I want to perk on in that point. So our topic today is we are talking about uh, the faith. Where there is no faith, everything could be ruined. And it is the faith that we need to encompasses the things in life. To encompass the thing in life as a Christian, you need to have faith. No matter how hard you went through the trial, you have to endure the trial. And if Jesus is your master in the boat, you have to know that he's going to rebuke such a trial. So I should have to fall and say thank you. I know I did not deliberately elaborate the whole theology, but I hope any point that a person should take from these videos that we may share together. I may say sorry for such inconvenience message if this message is not satisfactory to the person who will listen to this video. And I sincerely thank you if you're going to listen and watch the video. So thank you very much. Our topic today is we are focusing on the parables of the two builders. So this is the second video. The first video is there. I will post them on my timeline, and anyone who want to listen, you can listen. Another Bible is you can read Matthew chapter 5 verse 42. You may also read Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6, where the Bible says, without faith it is impossible for a person to please God. To please God, we have to have faith. We have to have a faith. Because our God is unmutable God. So it hears whatever cries we are crying for, whatever tears we drop. So he hears everything that we are crying. We encounter the thing that we get in this life. God hears those things. So at this point, I should have to say thank you, and we have to understand and acknowledge that there are this thing that Jesus said, they are true in life today. So if we build our foundation on Jesus Christ, we cannot be moved. We cannot be moved. So I should have to fall from this point and said thank you. And also you have to understand the whole spectrum of these videos. Both of them is for us to focus mainly on our faith. Thank you, and may the God bless you who will view and review this video. Thank you.